Good day, everyone. So, I am here again, Teacher CJ, to teach you your next lesson for our Block 4. So, are you ready? Let's go. So, Jane and her friend Anne were playing with money. Jane had 134 pesos and Anne had 250 pesos. They wanted to know their total amount. Jane said, "Let's count our total money using an abacus." Are you still familiar with abacus? Very good. We are having the rod will represent our place value and the beads or the circle will represent our digit in each given place value. So we all know that Jane has 134 pesos while Anne had 250 pesos. So I marked them in different color and able for us to identify which of the following is the digit in each person. So we'll start with Jane. So I color it by red. So how many hundreds do we have in 134? Very good. That is only one. So we need to circle only one red circle or put one red circle in our hundreds. How about how many tens do we have in 134 of Jane? Very good. That is 3. So we need to count 1, 2, 3. And how about the ones? Okay, very good. Because the ones is 4, so we need to count 1, 2, 3, 4. How about Anne? Anne has 252. So I represent the beads or the circle into green ones. So how many hundreds do we have in Anne? Very good. That is 2. So we'll count here the hundreds. 1, 2. How about tens? That is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How about the ones of Anne? That is 2. So we'll count 1, 2. So as you observe, we are done adding our two numbers using an abacus drawing. So we'll count all of them in each place value, enable for us to know what would be the sum of our two numbers. So we'll count here 1, 2, 3. So we have 300. How about tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 tens. How about ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 ones. So we can say that Anne and Jane has the total amount of 386. So if we will add them in a column method, we need to put them in a correct place value. So we need to add them directly after aligning them. 4, 4 plus 2, that is 6. 3 plus 5, that is 8. 1 plus 2, it's 3. So we have 386. Did we got the same answer within the abacus drawing and the column method? Yes. So today we are doing adding numbers without the regrouping. So this would be your second lesson in block 4. So this would be our aim for today. Students will be able to add 4-digit numbers without regrouping using the column method. Again, our aim for today, students will be able to add 4-digit numbers without regrouping using the column method. So do not forget your activity, which is instruction, add the following 4-digit numbers using the abacus and column method. We all know that 4-digit numbers has the thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. So we will use it or add them using an abacus and column method. So let's try letter A. So we have here letter A and B. In letter A, we have 2,371 plus 5,124. In letter B, we have 5,531 plus 1,326. So we will receive letter A. Again, we will do the abacus form. So look at your number first in 2,371. So I have the circle of red for this first number. So how many thousands do we have in 2,371? Very good, that is 2. So we'll count 1, 2. How about in hundreds? That is 3. So we need to draw 3 circles. How about tens? That is 7. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And our ones is only 1. So now that we are done putting the digits in per place value in our first number, we will go with the second number, which is 5,124. So how many thousands do we have in our second number? Very good, that is 5. So I will represent this as green circle. So we need 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about hundreds? That's only 1. So just put 1 circle. How about in our tens? That is 2, 1, 2. And our ones would be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we are done having our abacus into a circle that represent our digits, we can now add them per place value and able for us to find our final answer. So we'll count in our thousand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 7,000. How many hundreds? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 hundreds. And the tens, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 tens. And our ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 ones. So what would be our answer? Okay, very good. That is 7,495. So let's check in our column method if we got the same answer. Okay, so we have the thousand, hundreds, tens, and ones that we need to separate our numbers or input our correct digit per place value. Okay, now that we have done putting our correct digit in its place value, we need to add them starting with our ones. 1 plus 4, that would be 5. 7 plus 2, that is 9. 3 plus 1, it's 4. 2 plus 5, that is 7. So did we got the same answer in abacus and column method? Very good. We got the same answer in both method. So now it's your turn to answer in letter B. We have 5,531 plus 1,326 that you need to apply in abacus method or abacus form and our column method in your notebook. So I want you to pause the video and able for you to answer the following in your notebook. Okay, time is up. I guess everybody is done answering letter B. And let's check if your answer is correct. So in letter B, we have 5,531 as your first addends or number that we need to put in our abacus drawing. So we have 5, which is 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How many hundreds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because they are the same, our thousand and hundreds are the same also. 3 for our tens. 1, 2, 3. And the ones would be 1. How about our second number? That is 1326. So we need to apply it in our abacus form. How many thousand? That is only one. So we will represent it by green. Only one circle. How many hundreds? That is 3. So we need to create 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. How many tens? Okay, very good. That is 2, 1, and 2. And the last one would be our ones. That is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now that we are complete putting our each digit in our place value, we can now add the following per rod or place value sticks, enable for us to find our final answer. So we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6,000. Let's have hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 hundreds. How about tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 tens. And our ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 ones. So we got 6,857. Again, 6,857. So how about in column method? We have to put the following in its correct order. 5, 5, 31 in our thousand, hundreds, tens, and ones. So we'll just input them, enable for us to form a column method. Okay, so now we need to add them. So 1 plus 6, that is 7. 3 plus 2, it's 5. 5 plus 3, it's 8. 5 plus 1, it's 6. So we got the answer of 6,857. The same as the answer that we get or we got in our abacus form. So what is the same between adding using expanded form, using an abacus, and adding by lining up the digit in columns? Actually, all of them are just the same, but this process are make you open up with the concept of adding numbers. So the same between them or among them is the answer that we can got with these 3 different methods. So let's try this one. Adding 1023 plus 2134 plus 1111 using the column method. Okay, so always remember that the column method is the lining up of the numbers, enable for us to get our sum. So we will have the column method, thousand, hundreds, tens, and ones. So we need to input the first number, which is 1023, 1000, 0 hundreds, 2 tens, and 3 ones. How about the 2134? That would be 2100, 3 tens, and 4 ones. And the last digit would be 1 ones, 1 tens, 100s, and 1000. So we need to add them, and able for us to find out what would be the answer. So we'll start with our ones. 3 plus 4, that is 7 plus 1, it's 8. 2 plus 3, that is 5 plus 1, it's 6. 0 plus 1, it's 2. 1 plus 2, it's 3 plus 1, it's 4. So we got the answer of 4,268. So it's more easier for us to know the three ways of adding numbers. It could be expanded form, abacus form, and column method. So now that you know how to add numbers without regrouping, I want you to get your workbook and answer page 21, seat work number 2, adding numbers without regrouping. And do not forget also to do your homework in your content book page 40 that you need to answer the practice questions 1, 2, 3. Show your solutions in your notebook. After all the activities, the classwork, the content book assignment, I want you to submit all of them in our lesson 2, adding numbers without regrouping in block 4 in the classwork activity attached. So that would be all for today. God bless.